That'd be pretty dope though.
It would.
Like instead of having like
Oh yeah, it'd be dope.
instead of having like a siege team where they have like one of those giant rams that they use to smash a door, you just have a fucking giraffe and it just swings its neck at like 40 miles an hour and smashes the door down.
That'd be incredible, dude.
That's the most intimidating thing.
Centrifugal force says if you're swinging from the base of the neck based on rotation, that giraffe's gonna have a 3,000 feet. I think that was the length of the neck. 3,000 feet worth of force from the 3,000 feet circumference, dude. That's powerful.
There's a lot of force.
That's a fucking incredible amount of force.
Circumference?
No, it'd be a ray. The segment would be 3,000 feet, rotating from the center.
That's the
That's
radius.
incredible.
Yeah, that's a
Shut
radius,
up.
man.
Shush.
You've been away from that for way too long.
All right, Tone. Now I have my question for you. So you've got 1,000 pounds of bricks and 1,000 pounds of feathers. Okay, which one's heavier?
The cotton wet?
No, it's.
Is the brick heavy?
All right.
Are the feathers wet?
No, there's no wetness.
All right, so the bricks.
It's like the thing with Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. He's like, they're like, if I dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is this hole? He's like, it's about 20 feet.
Depends. What kind of shovel did you use?
Fucking Beetlejuice, dude.
He's a good man.
That dude. I feel so bad, but no. Beetlejuice, the poor guy. You remember when they hand Beetlejuice $20 and he's going through it? It's like $20 at once, and he goes like, "That's about $400."
Oh man.
It's so good, dude. It's so bad, but it's so funny.
That's pretty
Holy
good.
hell. Fuck. Oh god. Alright, so Tone, your final answer's locked in at the bricks.
Wait.
Bricks or feathers?
You just flowing from Stupid Town?
So you got 1,000 pounds of bricks, 1,000 pounds of feather. Which one heavier?
Oh,
Wait, can I change my answer?
Feather ain't wet, brick ain't heavy. Yeah. Alright, you
may change your answer.
Alright, what was the question again?
Alright, we got 1,000 pound
You
brick,
motherfucker.
1,000 pound feather. Brick
Which
ain't heavy,
one is
feather ain't
heavier?
wet. Which one heavier?
So you're saying that the feather, there's a singular feather that's 1,000 pounds.
Yes. Is one
Yes.
1,000 pound feather versus
correct.
1,000 bricks individually weighing 1,000 together.
It's incredible. It's a feat of nature.
Yeah. It came off of one of those like giant Dark Souls birds
Yeah.
that
it
like
came
grab
off,
you from the
off like
asylum.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're telling me
Oh, Aerialist, hell yeah.
that there's a 1,000-pound feather.
Yeah.
Can that feather be condensed
I will
No.
kill you.
No,
at
it's
any
just
point?
no. It's just it's doing its thing. Which heavy?
So it's
Cross poison.
a
Yo.
strong.
Cross poison.
Yeah, dude, that's a hype attack.
Crossfire.
Crossfire.
There you
Did
go.
it learn Scary Face?
No, he learned
No,
cross
I
poison.
wish.
I think he's learning something else too. No, never mind. Okay, so we got aerial ace and cross poison.
All right, Tony, your
Alright.
final
Both
answer.
Hype attacks.
All right, back to the feather.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, back to the feather.
it's a non-yielding feather that you can't
cannot be
compress.
What do you
condensed.
mean by non-yielding? It will not yield to your
yield point
to your opposition.
Is
No,
well
no.
above.
I'm talking like it won't
Yeah.
bend
He
at
stands
all.
by his
The feather
political
will-
ideals.
The plastic deformation will never happen.
Okay.
You will never
Okay.
ever be able to deform this feather.
All right. Cool.
This doesn't change the weight though.
Okay, that
We're
makes
just
It
sense.
asking
could.
which is heavier.
You couldn't change the weight, but it can change the density.
It's about 20 feet deep.
What?
The feather is 20 feet long.
That's
So
about
what's the density of
$400.
this feather?
I don't fucking know. It's feather
Dense.
dense.
It got that dense.
Dense as fuck, dude.
Dense with
dense
two
as fuck.
S's.
Because I'm just trying to think of the practical implications of a
Of this
feather that
extremely
weighs
heavy
10,000 pounds.
There's
Yeah.
absolutely
No, it's only
no
1,000.
practical implications to this whatsoever.
No, it's so the most useful use of this thing.
So using
Probably.
logic, I would say since
There's
there's
no logic.
practically no implication
Yeah.
of a feather weighing 10,000 pounds that it wouldn't exist.
No, it
So then
doesn't
You're not.
exist.
so then the
you're not
bricks.
wrong. You're not wrong. But in this
So then the bricks, because the
particular-
bricks actually exist.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, maybe, but
I-
how do we know the
Tone
bricks
may
exist?
or may not have found the only possible answer to this situation. Also, cue the guy that says bricks because bricks are heavier than feathers.
But the brick is made of rock.
I mean, you guys have seen that YouTube video, right?
Yeah,
It's just
no,
so
it's-
yeah.
It's just some goons that don't understand.
Have I shown you the picture of like the Danganronpa background for that? And it's just like it's just that guy looking confused, and it's just words flying across the screen. And it's like bricks are heavier than feathers. And there's like a timer in the bottom right, and there's like X's on the right side.
You
It's
can't
so
figure it
goofy.
out?
Yeah. It's the Danganronpa way of
Yeah.
that being a question on this. We have
That's
to play
pretty solid.
Danganronpa sometime.
Do you
That'd
think?
be awesome.
Do you think he's saying 10,000 bricks or 10,000 feathers? Do you think
No,
that's what he
he's saying
thinks he's
saying bricks. No, just the weight. Like 10,000 pounds, like 1,000 pounds of bricks.
Oh,
1,000
so then it's
pounds
the
of
same.
feathers. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole meme, is that it's the same, but people they think
But
of
it's
bricks.
like bricks are
But
heavier
you're
than
telling me,
feathers.
that there's a 10,000 pound feather out
I'm
there.
Yeah.
just saying that
From
there
a big ass
could be.
bird.
It's not
and
that
it's
there would
not
never be.
malleable.
We'll refer to this as the bab, the big ass bird. You know,
Wouldn't
Yeah.
you think that if there's a 10,000 pound feather, you wouldn't be able to
this
fly?
bird is massive and very strong,
He's got sick muscles. Dude's fucking juicing. Dude's juicing.
ripped.
How many
Yeah.
feathers does he have?
Like 7 on each wing.
That's not enough to fly.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I need like think about how many feathers a bird got.
Tell me how many. Come on, how many feathers does a bird got?
About
Okay.
400.
What kind of bird is it?
It's
About-
the bab. It's just a
It's the
giant
bab, yeah.
seagull. It's a giant seagull.
Yeah, it's a giant seagull. So
Alright,
let's
it's a
think
seagull.
about
Hold
this.
on a
Seagull's
second.
got like 400 feathers.
No.
think.
Hold on.
The seagull got about a 20-foot deep hole.
Hold on. I'm looking this up. Seagull feathers.
This has gone too far.
Number count.
This has gone too far. It needs to stop.
So
No, seagull
There's a
feather
Phoebus.
number count. Bird feather count. All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
I tried sleeping him, but it just did not work.
that's an ugly ass fish.
He's disgusting. But the whole point is, that's the reason. He evolves by maxing out his beauty stat in the first game that he's in. And then he turns into Milotic, a beautiful sea leviathan.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's hype, dude. That's probably one of the more hype Pokemon of Gen 3. Or just
All right,
Milotic.
6,544 feathers on a seagull.
So yeah, this
Holy
bird
hog.
weighs a couple 100,000 pounds
A couple of hundred of them.
with just the feathers.
Okay, 6,544. So let's look that up.
That's like-
6,544.
Are you using a math algorithm to figure out how much that bird would weigh?
Yes. Times
Hell yeah.
Be about a couple hundred pounds.
10.
About a couple hundred
1,000,
of them.
Be like 300
which would
pounds.
equal. It would
Like
equal
$20. 70.
60. It would equal 65,440,000 pounds in feathers alone. That
You're
doesn't
going
include.
70 miles per hour.
Alright,
It doesn't
so,
include bone mass or muscle mass.
yeah.
Birds have they're like 2% bone mass though, right? Those things are
Their
hollow.
bones are very light,
Yeah.
usually hollow.
So we can say that it's neglected. That you just don't you
Yeah.
neglect it.
Yeah, neglect bone mass completely. They don't have bones. This specific bird,
But this bird-
only has feathers. He's only skin and feathers. No
It's
he
actually
has
just
muscle.
a black hole with feathers.
Yes, but it's still the feathers are still kept in the shape of the bird. It's an anomaly, really.
Yeah. It's one of the newest
Hell
SCPs.
yeah, Vash is 17.
Alongside
Alongside that giant
Carbonaro.
bird with the eyes and Michael
Yeah.
Carbonaro, you dick.
no, Joe Carbonaro. Shut up.
That's gonna be the hardest thing for me to adjust to. I think is calling Joe Carbonaro Michael Carbonaro.
I
When
refuse.
in my heart, I've called him Joe Carbonaro for so long, and then they had to cancel his show because he like obliterated those 7
Well,
people on.
because he kept snapping everyone's necks when they looked
Yeah,
away.
he was exactly. kept T-posing when they looked away. I don't know what it was, man. It was
It was
nuts.
really weird, man. Like everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Dude, why are you doing that?" He was like, "You can't see me right now." And then,
You think that like during the when they're filming it, it's just like he just has to awkwardly pause and be like, "Okay, just keep looking that way. Wait for the cut, and
Yeah.
then we'll just go for it." Because that
Yeah.
must be so awkward to be a part of filming. Just being a part of
Like-
his show and having them fucking
Yeah.
cut every like 2 seconds. Because there's no humanly possible way. Again, he's a warlock, so he
Time warlock.
he supersedes human conditions. But the fact that he's a warlock would imply that there's no human way that this can be done without jump cuts.
yeah.
So, you know.